is Nicholas Espinoza. I am an Assistant Vice President Merrill Financial Solutions Advisor with Bank of America and Merrill Lynch. I am from Saginaw, Michigan. I got my start in the finance industry working in the branches with Huntington Bank in Saginaw, and I sort of just grew my career there and eventually moved on with Huntington. Brought me to Grand Rapids, and shortly after moving to Grand Rapids with Huntington, I started a position with Merrill Lynch in their financial advisor development program. I was a financial advisor for Merrill Lynch in the development program for about a year, and I was doing well in that, and I started talking around looking for other options. Wasn't sure if that was where I wanted my career to go. Ended up having a discussion with my market president, with a few other of the the managers, supervisors, and executives, and decided to sort of slightly change the projection of my career, and that's when I became a Merrill Financial Solutions Advisor. Now, as a Merrill Financial Solutions Advisor, I work with both clients, our partners, and advisors across the company, and especially here within the state of Michigan. I cover the Saginaw, Michigan office, Grand Rapids, Traverse City, Ann Arbor, East Lansing, Kalamazoo, Portage, and our Muskegon location. I partner with these advisors and help provide the solutions that we offer through our Merrill Edge self-direct platform and guided investing. Now, I started college pretty early on. I dual enrolled at Delta Community College in high school, and I spent about a year and a half there after high school and got my associate's degree. That's what allowed me to get my initial start with Huntington. Once I had my start with Huntington, I knew that I couldn't stop there, career and academically wise. So I started taking classes at Northwood, Northwood University in Midland, Michigan, and thankfully most of my credits were able to transfer, and I started pursuing an undergraduate degree in finance at Northwood. All the meanwhile, balancing my career capacity, time, resources, with growing my career at Huntington. I think it's really important to find an important balance, with anything that you do in life, whether it's quality versus quantity, spending time with family, spending time working towards your career, school. It's always important to keep front of mind finding that good balance, a nice organic way to live. Doing this, it definitely pushed me to my limits for a couple of years. Full time working with Huntington, trying to grow my career there while pursuing my undergrad. I'm confident that without that balance and the people that were there to support me, I wouldn't have been able to continue moving forward like I have, and how I plan to continue moving forward. Having recently finished my undergraduate degree, well into growing my career, I'm really excited to see what comes next. And like I said, I really wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the people that have always supported me and the people that I discovered to support me through all of those challenges and roadblocks that I faced. I think it's really important, and I've heard people say it before, and I fully believe it, is to sort of have, how a company has a board of directors, have your own personal board of directors. Have someone, that you can go to, for a specific thing. Have another person that and constantly, keep an open mind to what people have to say in the input. You'd be really surprised how many people are willing and want to help you. It goes back to my first manager before I even finished my associate's degree, when I was working at Home Depot. It was someone. His name was Bill. He believed in me. He gave me additional responsibilities. I was able to prove myself and slowly grow myself with that company. And then once I moved to Huntington, I was actively seeking that sort of mentor-mentee relationship. And I was able to find that, thankfully, in my branch manager. His name was Patrick. He had the same vision for me. He believed in me. He supported what I could do, and we had a very healthy, growing relationship. And we continued that up until I left the branches in Saginaw to go to Grand Rapids. And sure enough, when I started with Merrill, I was looking for that same support system, and I was able to find it. And without that support system, I wouldn't have been able to pursue and keep my options open for which direction I wanted my career to go. I mean, 2-3 years ago, I would have never thought that I would be doing what I'm doing now. It's being, with a major firm and having partners across different sectors and industries. It's really opened my eyes to all that's out there. The common ideas of a finance major is to be a financial advisor, or to work in business banking and commercial credit, public service, private service, work for the government, any of that. But you don't really know all that's what's out there until you get into it. So my advice, my recommendation would be to know those who believe in you and support you, and pursue those things. And also, keep an open mind. You never know what's around the corner, and you just got to keep pushing. You have to be able to accept what's happened, move on, and just keep pushing forward, and good things will come to those who work for it. So thank you to Junior Achievement for allowing us to have this platform. Thank you to the Greater Lake Michigan region for passing this on to the Associate Board of Directors. I'm really excited to see the final product here, and I fully believe that this can have an impact across many people, and can have a great impact on a lot of young people. So thank you, Junior Achievement.